Hi, my name is Adriana, and I'm going to be presenting why everyone should journal as a mental health journal. So have you ever had one of those days where everything just feels like too much? You wake up tired, rush to class, get hit with assignments, and by the end of the day, your mind is spinning with thoughts and you don't even know how to untangle, and you just feel so sad and stressed. You try to distract yourself with being on your phone or listening to music, but the stress still sits there in the back of your mind. We've all been there. College life is amazing, but it is also very stressful. Between school, relationships, social media, and personal challenges, it can feel like we never got a chance to stop and breathe. That's where journaling comes in. It might sound simple, maybe even old-fashioned, but writing things down is one of the most powerful tools we must have for our mental health. People who journal regularly experience low stress levels, less anxiety, and greater emotional awareness. Writing gives you a safe, private space to let everything out. No judgment, no pressure, and you and your thoughts. As college students, we face constant pressure, so many challenges. We're expected to keep up with schoolwork, maintain friendships, have jobs, plan our future, all while trying to figure out who we really are as people. It is a lot and it's very stressful, but journaling helps us manage it. It helps us process our emotions, understand ourselves better, and even think more creatively. Journaling is more than writing. It's a way to improve your mental health, increase your self-awareness, and boost your creativity. Now you may be asking yourself, why would I journal when I can just talk to somebody about my problems? And yes, that might work for you, but for other people who feel anxiety and stress talking to other people about their problems, even it could be their best friend, there's still certain problems you don't want to communicate. That could be anything to that person because you don't want to feel judgment from them. That's where journaling is just you and yourself, just writing down all your problems, judgment-free from anyone. So let's start looking at how journaling can strengthen your mental health. Journaling helps reduce stress, depression, and anxiety. In a passage I read, writing, quote unquote, writing about stressful experiences improves mental well-being. It helps you process emotions instead of holding them in. It clears your head, helps you refocus, makes stress feel more manageable, puts emotions into words. After a rough day, write what happened and how you felt. Release. Just 10 minutes of writing can calm your mind. And it doesn't even have to be when you felt stressed. It could be something you're happy about and you just want to write it down just so you can look back at that moment when you were stressed. An example is I had a really good time with my friends back home, and here I just don't feel as connected to people as I was back home, and that's okay. I mean, I know it's freshman year, I'm going to experience different things and go through different things, but just going back into my journal and reading about that amazing day I had with my friends just really improved my mental health. It showed me that I was happy, and I still am, but it just made me happy thinking about that I can be that type of person, and it just made me jump out of my comfort zone a little bit and start talking to people more. Now that we've seen how journaling helps your mind, let's see how it helps you understand yourself. Journaling is a reflection, and it can show your personal growth. You can look back and see how you changed over time. Example, I just gave you one. It helps you recognize stress triggers and patterns in behavior. So let's say you're writing something down that made you feel stressed in that day. You can look back and see what that thing made you stressed about. And then in the future, you're like, why do I feel so stressed? And then you read back to that time that you felt stressed and you're like, oh, that's probably why, because I experienced that same thing today. It encourages gratitude, noticing good moments more often. From the University of Rochester, they said, journaling helps prioritize problems and tracks progress. It increases emotional intelligence, and understanding your feelings is why you feel them. Once we understand ourselves better, journaling can unlock our creativity. And that's where I transition next, creativity. Journaling isn't only emotional, it speaks creative thinking. You could be thinking about this fun idea in your head and you're just like, I really need to write that down. So you write in your journal, the space where you're in every single day, every once a week. You're writing something down. And you can look back at that and be like, oh, I remember that. Let me go do that. It's free writing. Write whatever comes to mind. Fresh ideas flow more often when you're just writing down a bunch of stuff. Just whatever comes to your mind, you can just write it down. It's great for brainstorming, essays, or personal projects. It helps with problem solving and innovation. I actually came up with this project when I was writing in my journal, and I just sparked creativity. Like, oh my gosh, I should present that to the class and show them how journaling has affected me and how it can affect y'all. It helps in problem solving and innovation. And from this other paragraph, website I read, they said journaling enhances critical thinking and creativity in students. Even short sessions can inspire ideas or help when you feel stuck. We've seen how journaling helps our minds, ourselves, and our creativity. Now let's all bring it together. Journaling improves mental health, self-awareness, and creativity. Helps manage stress, reflect, and find inspiration. It doesn't take much time, just 5 minutes a day. Write all you want. All you need is a notebook, pen, and willingness to be honest with yourself. Write about your day, feelings, goals, or things you're grateful for. Try journaling for 1 week and see how it changes your mindset and mood. So this is where my idea for what the class should do. In the span of 2 weeks, the first week, you're going to talk to somebody completely random. Nobody you're friends with at all. It has to be someone you've never talked to in your life, or even if you've spoken a couple words. No one you talk to on a daily basis. You're going to talk about your problems with them every single day, and it has to be every single day. So I would say exchange numbers and see how talking to them, a random person, just feels to you. It could feel happy. You could be the type of person who doesn't mind talking about their problems with somebody random. But to other people, it could be very stressful, including myself. I don't think I could talk to somebody random about my issues. And then the next week, you're going to journal about your issues, your problems, or just something that makes you happy, just your emotions in general, and see what the difference is. Do you feel less stressed journaling, or do you feel more stressed journaling? Do you feel like you're having more judgment talking to that person, or less judgment? It just all is an experience for all different people. And here it is. Journaling is simple, free, and personal. It might just be the easiest way to take care of your mental health. Thank you, and that is my presentation.